Hi everybody and welcome back to Outdoor Playtime Adventures. This week's Outdoor Playtime Adventure is all about bugs. We're going to learn about the bugs that might be living in your very own backyard or in and around your neighborhood. So we're going to learn about bugs. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is to look online to see what insects I can expect to find in Toronto. Please have your parents' permission first before you start searching online. So what I did was come over to my computer, I went to Google, and I Googled insects in Toronto. And all of these little pictures came up, but also this really amazing website called Insects Toronto Wildlife. I'm going to click on that and look at that. Look at all of these pictures of insects that you can expect to find in Toronto somewhere. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Oh, there's nothing to scroll. So these are all the insects that you might be able to find. And if you click on a couple of them, it shows you that, see, for example, for moths, it then goes to show you all the different kind of species of moths that you can maybe find here in Toronto. I'm going to go back. Maybe we'll look at beetles. There's a lot of beetles. It says 218 species of beetles. So look at them all coming up. So these are some very interesting things that you might be able to find in your backyard or in and around your neighborhood. Now that you know where to look for some of those bugs, it's time to go outside and look for them. You can either look in your yard, or if you don't have any yards, you can also go to a wooded area and start looking for those bugs. A fun idea is to bring along a jar that you can use to collect some of those bugs, but make sure if you bring them home that the jar is screwed on very, very tightly so the bugs can't escape. So where are some interesting places that you can look for bugs in your backyard or in your neighborhood? Here are some suggestions. You can look underneath some stones or some boards. You can look under some rotting logs or leaves. You can also look in piles of dry leaves, the underside of a leaf. You can look among flowers, on trees. You can also dig a little bit in the ground, and you can look deep in the ground, or you can also look in the grass. Now that you've looked for some interesting bugs, you can draw some of the bugs that you found in your notebook. If you're not great with drawing, which of course that's me, I'm not very good with drawing myself, you can also bring along a camera to take some pictures of those bugs. And finally, now that you've drawn some of those insects that you found, you can then learn how to write the names of the insects and write them next to the pictures that you've drawn. If you're having trouble, just ask your parents to help you spell some of the names of those bugs. So everybody, how did you do? Were you able to find some interesting looking bugs in your backyard or in and around your neighborhood? I hope so. So on our next Outdoor Playtime Adventure, we're going to be learning all about kites. So join me next week where we're going to learn all about kites on Outdoor Playtime Adventures. I hope to see you then.